of the table. They were facing off against a very impressive Russian team. They went down last week to Murthia, but they have proved their worth on the road already with a small upset in the game day one against EVE Baskets from Oldenburg, the German team. So now we will see those standings. Enisey on the outside looking in of being one of the top 4 qualifiers, but early stages in this competition so far. AS Monaco, one of 3 unbeaten teams in this Group A. And remember, there are 4 qualifiers from each of the 4 groups will go forward into the playoff stages. A slight difference on the competition format from last year, as we are down from 40 teams to this year the 32 teams in the regular season, divided into groups A, B, C and D. So the Russian team and Enisey, as we see their lineup for Coach Okulev. A couple of guys to keep an eye out for. Number 13, Denis Zakharov, the playmaking guard. And then the inside combo of Activia Ellis, the number 15, and Suleiman Bramo, the number 17. They form a high-flying front court. Look out for a lot of lobs, a lot of dunks from that pair. But they will be matched by an athletic team in Monaco, who we know like to press and run. Coach Mitrovic, the man in charge. And really it's an embarrassment of riches for Monaco. They do have actually 2 players that will know the opposition well. There's the number 9, Alderman Kikanovic, and also DJ Cooper have both previously played for Enisey, and they played together in a very successful 2014-15 season for the Russian team in the VTB. So there is the Russian team. We said that they come in with a 1 win and 1 loss record. It was 62-68 they went down last week to Murthia. And a close game. They led in the early stages and a 20-14 lead after the first period of play. They were led by the number 15, Octavia Ellis, already mentioned. He had 11 points and 11 rebounds, a double-double. And then that man there, Hilliard, also had a strong game. The other man in double figures, 13 points for Anthony Hilliard, the 31-year-old. As he had an efficiency of 18. Just couldn't quite get over the hump against the ACB team from Spain. He used a strong third quarter, 21-11, to take the victory. Enisey, we mentioned there is Ellis, the other strong performer. His front court combination with that man there, Suleiman Bramos, is one of the most electrifying in the league. And the front line from Monaco, although they have, you know, their work cut out for them tonight. So there is the man on the sideline, Oleg Okulov. And for Monaco, there is a new face that will be leading the team out tonight. New signing, the number 2 tonight will be DJ Cooper. He's playing in his first Champions League game for Monaco. It is, in fact, his 2nd spell with the club. He is a man that comes with great pedigree, and fans here in Monaco must be excited to see him back in the Monaco jersey. DJ Cooper, the 2016-17 current Pro A MVP after his season with Pau Orthez. He is an explosive player, the 6-foot guard. And as I said, he is one of 2 players that actually played for Enisey, averaging 11 points and 9 assists per game. So he becomes the 3rd point guard in the rotation for Monaco. And he really is the high flyer for the team. There is Sergi Gladier. One of the holdovers. There was only a few of them from the team last season. And Kikanovic comes out, that played in the Final 4 team on this side. And Gladier, the kind of 2 key ones, Silla also played, and we're still waiting for Bengali Fofana to make his debut in the Basketball Champions League. Still out with injury. You see him in the top of the picture with the grey hoodie on. The 7-foot centre, the starting big man last year, has yet to appear. And it does make this Monaco team thin on the inside, a bit smaller than I think they would perhaps like. But they do have some high flyers. A couple of players who really will get up and down the floor. They will play a high tempo, which Coach Mitrovic likes to play. And this, make no doubt, this one will be a great one. Stay tuned, because it will be Basketball Champions League action at its very best. And teams will shake hands and get back to their final places of warm-up. Monaco in an unfamiliar place in the French Pro A League right now, as we see our 3 officials, 2 Serbians and a Turk, getting ready to get underway. Monaco currently 3rd position, 4-2 record in the Pro A. They came off their 2nd loss of the season, very uncharacteristic for the team, which has had a remarkable rise through French domestic basketball. But on the weekend, they could not get the victory. There is the starting 5 for Enisey, Rebic, Zavarev, Likchuk, Brahma and Kanying. The starting lineup will change for the Russian team on the road then. They'll bring a couple of key guys off the bench. Ellis will come in, Zakharov as well. And Coach Oleg Okolov brings the changes for his team. For Monaco, and he said coming off that 2nd loss of the week, of the campaign, it's a strange position for them to be in. Their starting 5 up will be Kraft, Robinson, Gladier, C and Kikanovic. So traditional lineup really for Monaco. They will switch it up. Aaron Kraft, the man from Ohio State, a point guard, a defensive whiz, the number 4, will try and set the tone for Coach Mitrovic. And he will be lining up the floor, hounding his opposite number. There's no doubt about that, at the orders of his man on the side. Final stages of preparation here then in Monaco. And it's the 3rd place team from last year back at home. Change on their team from last year, as we said. It hasn't been smooth sailing for them domestically, but still they are a formidable opponent in the Basketball Champions League. For Enisey, they've also had a mixed start to the league, 1 win and 2 losses in the VTB League. With a host of Russian teams playing that competition.
And Sergey
hoping to get back on track after that loss to UKAM Murthia, who had come in with good form, having beaten Novograd 98-90 in their last game. Enisey helped on that occasion by 17 points of Anthony Hillard, 17 points for Xavier Dowdell as well. But it's much changed. Number of players that came off the bench in that particular game. Kanyugin, Revic and Vasilil Zaraev all came off the bench. They will be in the starting lineup here tonight as they try to get their 2nd win on the road in this competition and boost their chances of being one of the top 4 qualifiers coming into the playoff stages. Enisey out on the floor nice and early then. They are wearing those blue uniforms as Monaco in the traditional white with the red trim. So starting lineup, Enisey, Fofana, high-fiving Silla, makes his way out onto the floor. Fofana still out of uniform. So there is his replacement. Number 15, Abdul Silla, 6'9", averaging just 1 point, 1 rebound per game across those first 2 games. Mangeli set to get underway here in the Stade Louis II Arena. There is new man DJ Cooper back in a Monaco jersey, the current MVP of the Pro A Championship. Man who knows how to distribute the ball, and former Enisey Krasnoyarsk player himself. And hello and welcome. There's a standing crowd here for the beginning of game day 3 in Monaco. So we're going to have a quick change. Kikanovic comes out onto the floor. He is in the starting lineup, not Silla. So he will now take his place, and it looks like we will finally get underway. And the crowd up. And Monaco win the opening tap. It is Aaron Kraft with the ball. He controls the play, point guard. And he'll cut through to post up. And it's the bigger man. It's instantly taken away. Quick hands there from Zararev, the captain of Enisey. The crowd still stands. We've had our first substitution. Kikanovic goes out. Silla comes in. Kraft into the backcourt. And cut over the top. Robinson fires up the 3, and he knocks it down. Oh, Gerald Robinson, great start from him then. Knocks down the first points of the game. And Rebic gives it over to the wing. Enisey go back high. No, it's denied into the hands of the Slovenian guard. He eventually gets it. Comes off that high screen. Here's a live wire. And then the step-out jump shot from Bramo doesn't go. Bramo does have that range despite being a inside player as well. Now again to the perimeter. Rebic fakes the pass. 5 on the clock. He'll fire a 3. Too strong. And Monaco, this up-tempo game, looking for Enisey. We said they are small in the inside. Enisey perhaps playing out of position in that 4 spot. He's an excellent rebounder, but it means they're so fast without that man there. That is Mangeli Fofana, the third big really on the rotation. There's now Kraft, comes off the screen, goes to Gladier, now back again to Aaron Kraft. As they go to the inside, Silla, the running hook, and he says, who needs Fofana when I can do that? Abdul Silla, first points of the game for him. Monaco, strong start, scores on their opening 2 possession. As now, it's reversed through Bramo. He'll get it back, nearly taken away. And his pass deflected out of bounds. Monaco, one of the best teams in the league defensively. I mean, they hound the opposition into mistakes. See, Aaron Kraft says the ball should be further wide rather than where it's being inbounded. Now, Lutic has it. It's nearly turned over. Bramo picks it up. Does he know there's only 2 on the clock? Not sure he does. He spins and runs into 2 players. Once again, look at that defense from Monaco. Great rotation. They were forcing towards the sideline. Excuse me, towards the baseline. Silla was there instantly when Bramo tried to spin. Sort of force a double team. Watch this. As soon as he spins, there he is. Silla, great position and recognition from him. Robinson then, now on the offensive end. Will use the screen from Silla, but they'll try and post Kraft. Looking for him to be a provider from that spot more than anything. It worked well as Gladier had the shot. Amari C couldn't take in the rebound as it kind of bounced off his chest and went out of bounds. Gladier, good look. Came up short though on his first attempt. Rebic counts it over. And now the penetration from Lutic. Goes all the way, can't finish. Kraft will look to push. Kicks it ahead to Robinson. Robinson crosses over. Oh, strong finish from him. Just took the contact, bounced the man out of the way, and it's a hot start here for Monaco. Look at this, Rebic was in the right spot. Just couldn't do anything. And even at the ring, Lutic couldn't get the finish. 7-0, might be an early timeout if they don't get a score soon. Enisey put it on the floor. Rebic trying to find some space. His pass is deflected, and once again, low shot clock for Enisey. Just 6 here. Mati Rebic, the point guard, will probably have to take some responsibility. Come collect the ball. He will back screen. He's denied. Eventually gets it, and 2 on the clock. He fires it up. Too strong, and the rebound into the hands of Kraft. Kraft goes immediately to the inside. Gladier wide open. His 3 doesn't go. Rare miss from him on an opportunity like that. Enisey will take a 3 of their own in transition, and a foul is called. Gladier trying to challenge the shot. We'll just send Vasily Savoreyev to the line. Yep. See it there. It's a poor foul from Gladier, really. Referee's trying to clean up the actions on the shooting shot. Make sure that the man who has taken the shot has the opportunity to land. First 2 good. And these will be much needed points for Enisey then. Savoreyev, the 6'6", 197 forward, which is just 2.5 a game, so already above his average in the Basketball Champions League. Gets his team on the board. Gladier. Now Silla trying to go into Kraft. It's going to be that same play. Defense takes it away, so Gladier splits between 2 defenders and hits nothing but the bottom of the net on the pull-up. Oh, Monaco offensively looking so comfortable early stages here, and this is what they do. Create the steal and look to run. Gladier, open floor. Goes to Robinson. Robinson, well guarded. So they have to pull it out now, but give and go. Robinson gets it back. Well, just when I said they'll slow it down, get it under control, Robinson recognizes, cuts immediately in front of him, his man. Great play from Gerald Robinson, who's had a swift start to this game, and it's a timeout as Monaco have built up an 11-3 lead here. No surprise, the timeout being called by Enisey then. They trail 11-3. Gerald Robinson, 7 points already in this one. And just the tempo right now, too much for the Russian team. You can see it there. They're yet to score from the field. Monaco 4 of 4 from 2-point range. The substitutions have come in. Leading scorer, Anthony Hilliard, is going to come in. Well, some interesting statistics there. See, 1 offensive rebound, 1 defensive rebound, the 3 total. And, all that matters right now is the 11-3 start for Monaco. You know what they do. They play free-flowing basketball defensively. So active, so quick around the floor. They've created deflections and steals already. Only credited for 1 steal right now. Any opportunity to run, and we'll take it. Enisey them come out with Rebic at the point. Yeah. Rebic trying to find some room. Here is Hilliard. This is the substitution I was talking about. He is their leading scorer in the opening 2 games. His first 3 misses. Great offensive rebound, but look at the hands of Kraft. First man to it on the floor as well. Great play from him. That's what he does. The pull-up. Robinson is feeling it, but comes up short there. And Hilliard will come the other way. Hilliard dribbles it off his foot. Robinson thought about running, but he'll call the play. Four turnovers already for the Russian team. See it. Pick and pop, wide open, just far too easy. MRC, you know, That is his bread and butter there. The one dribble penetration as well. Rebic reverses it. Open look is good. Finally, field goal goes for Enisey. And it's Zararev. The first points. All 6 for him. Gladier tries to draw the foul. Looks towards the official. Doesn't get it. Rebic will push. Splits between a couple of defenders. He'll kick it out. Another 3. Zararev knocks it down. 2 in a row for him, and Enisey straight back into the game. 9 points then for the number 12 from Enisey. Well, looked like Monaco were going to roll this one over. But just like that, you can see how quickly the game can change. Robinson to Kraft. Kraft gets off the screen. C has to kick it out. Defense doing a better job. Still, that man, Gerald Robinson, moves to 10 points already with the 3. It's an individual shootout between Robinson and Zararev. Substitutions for both teams. Gladier speaks to the official, but he's going to go out. So Paul Lecombe comes in for him, number 6. There he is. C also taking a breather for Monaco. Quick 3 doesn't go on this occasion. Ellis has come in, Zakharev as well for Enisey, but it doesn't matter. Somebody has got to try and stop this man, Gerald Robinson. 12 points already in this one. Ellis tries to hand it off. His pass deflected, great defense. Joseph comes across, knocks it out of bounds. Georgie Joseph, another substitution. Look at this. Robinson, there's 2 guys in front of him. Just head down, gets to the ring. And he is feeling it right now. He'll take a breather. What a start from Gerald Robinson. Goes to the bench, 12 points. Replaced by Chris Evans, so another man who knows where the basket is. Turnovers continuing to rack up for Enisey then. Joseph to Silla. Now Kraft. Kraft pulls up. Doesn't go. Foul. Too much pressure on that occasion. Zakharev was pushed to the bench. And there'll be a round of applause here because DJ Cooper is coming into the game. First Basketball Champions League action for him. Kraft goes out. There is Cooper, number 2 we mentioned. He is a former MVP of the French Pro A. 3 for Bremo. Doesn't go. Ellis has it tipped from behind, so he misses. Good work from Silla. Tips it out of the hands. Here he is now. Cooper will come and get it high. Chris Evans puts it on the floor. Silla. His spin now. Goes to the left hand. Doesn't get the roll. Bramo pulls it down. Enisey, another turnover. Great hands from Lecombe. Here is Cooper. Cooper, the bounce pass. And the putback is good from Joseph. Well, looked like Evans was going to get the reverse. Joseph, the only man who followed it up, though. A beautiful look from DJ Cooper. Monaco first to it every time. Look at Joseph. He's been everywhere since he come on. He got a couple of steals or a couple of deflections. This offensive rebound as well. Beautiful feed. This is what Cooper does. And he's a man who's known throughout his career, his time at Ohio University, and then into his overseas experience as well as an excellent distributor of the ball. And foul will be called against Lecombe. Too much pressure on Zakharov. So for Lecombe. It's the hand, isn't it? The left hand just on the hip. That was the problem. So Denis Zakharov, who highlighted before the game, is a man who can create plenty of offense for his team, gets himself to the line. But the woes continue for Enisey right now. Zakharov still searching for his point. Monaco just rolling in this first quarter. Second is also too long. Zakharov, though, on the offensive rebound. Trying to find something. They'll reverse it around. Hilliard, good fake, steps behind the three-point line and hits the bottom of the net. Great play from Hilliard. Next opportunity for him. And he puts himself on the scoreboard. Lead 8 now. Evans squares up, finds Cooper. Cooper just waiting, seeing the floor, trying to find an opening. No spacing, though, for Monaco. A lot of guys in the key as Evans. Oh, the pretty ball handling, but the jump shot doesn't go. Hilliard is the man to pick up the possession, and he'll go through the gears to the ring. He is fouled and will get 2 shots at the basket. Lecomte looks like he's going to pick up his second foul. He doesn't like it. Hilliard just took the foul, yeah. It's the right call, I think. It wasn't the body contact, but for Lecomte, it was just right at the last moment, and he tried to get the rejection. He reached forward. Up the line then, Anthony Hilliard, averaging 14.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists. In his hot start, opening couple of games in the Basketball Champions League. And he's a great professional career. Seems to get better with age now, the 31-year-old. He cuts it to a 7-point advantage. Joseph. So Evans, he nearly travelled. He goes to Cooper. Cooper. A lot of room coming off the screen. Finds Kikanovic. And Kikanovic immediately makes an impact on his former team. He ended up starting the game, but played 1 possession and then went out again. Kikanovic is having a great season in the Pro A. Has been solid in the Champions League. 15 points, 7.5 rebounds. The Bosnian national team member. He said he was a former Enisey player. He was, in fact, their leading scorer the season that he played in 2014-15, season which he played with this man, with the ball, DJ Cooper. So those two will be happy to reignite that relationship again. Cooper, 5 on the clock, steps back, the lefty, way short, but look at the offensive rebound and put back from Evans. Gets it up before the shot clock. All going right for Monaco here. Double-digit lead for them. Hilliard has to pick it up. He's double-teamed. Finds Ellis. Ellis has some room, and a foul will be called away from the ball. Hilliard trying to cut. Was pulled back by Lubaki. Lubaki, who has not had the best of times in the Basketball Champions League. Last week, same sort of thing happened. He got some early court time, picked up 2 instant fouls on that occasion as well. Up the line. First it rolls and it's good for Hilliard. Hilliard moves to 5 points personal. And now steadies himself for the second. Makes it. So the man from Fayetteville, North Carolina, 31 years of age now. Lutic goes out. Komisarov comes in. His final defensive possession. Cooper, far too much room for him. Doesn't hit it though. Ellis got hands on it but couldn't take it in. Great work once again from Joseph. I mean, Joseph's stat line, less than impressive. 2 points, 1 rebound, but he's been so active since getting out there on the floor. Really has been doing everything. He might get a rebound for that. I'm really impressed with his play so far. Less than 10 on the clock then. Lubaki fouled. Just the second foul off the court against Enisey. Sideline possession then. Lubaki has the ball. Needs to bring in 6.2. Gets it to Cooper. Plenty of time for him. Cooper goes immediately, knowing there might be a foul. Kikavanovic is going to draw the contact. And will be awarded 2 shots here, I think. So Enisey were trying to use the 2 extra fouls they had, the 2 team fouls. You can see it there. Referees let play continue, though, until Kikanovic picked it up. And then, in the act of shooting, they blew the whistle. So the big Bosnian will go to the line. Way short in the first. Steadies himself for the second to try and make it a double-digit lead once again. It doesn't go. One final shot. Way short from Zakharov, though. And so the first half in favour of the hometown team, Monaco, coming off a loss in the Pro A domestic league this season. Look like they're going to let up in the Basketball Champions League. They have the advantage, 24-15 after 10 minutes.
Yeah, when we play pick with a good screen, don't slip. Good screen and roll when we play. Don't give him chance to run this fast break to make some easy points. Stop the ball. Number 3, stop him. Don't give him now. Be aggressive always. On a pick and roll. On the pick and roll, we play wide on the top, but close on the flat control. You guys who play force him and be aggressive. No this away pass. In our first offense, let's go.
Relaxed timeout for Monaco. They just need to continue with their strong play from the first half, both ends of the floor. They have been impressive offensively. 24 points in that first quarter, but defensively as well. Credited for 4 steals. Enisey had 6 turnovers in that first half, but just the team play already. 11 players touched the floor, Monaco. 7 of them have scored. Led by number 22, Gerald Robinson, an incredible start with 12 points personal, but they shared the scoring around. On the other side for Enisey, it's been, off the back of 2 players, really. It's only 2 players that have scored for the team. They've accounted for all 15. Hilliard and Zavarev, captain. Back to action. Godyurev can't hit it. The rebound bounces around. Just gets into the hands of Evans. And now Cooper starts him off. Great opportunity for Cooper with this lead to get a comfortable opening game with his team. Great defense. Zakharov gets the steal. Now surely they should call the contact as he falls to the floor. But ahead, Lubaki gets the finish. Well, it looked like Zakharov was fouled. The referees let it go. And then Monaco, as they so often do, turn turnovers into points. Komisarov. And now far side, Zakharov. Goes to Hilliard. Hilliard has it tipped away by Cooper. Cooper will throw ahead. Evans with the slam. And this is what Monaco can do. Back-to-back turnovers into fast break layups. Ellis hands it over to Zakharov. He'll take the 3. A lot of room for him. Doesn't go. Evans fighting for the rebound, and again Cooper picking it all up right now. Brings it down in transition. A lot of room for Joseph. High-low from him. Kikanovic 2 feet in the lane now. That is dangerous, and that is why Ellis looks towards the official, but Kikanovic continues to pile on these points here. 6-0 start for the second quarter in less than 2 minutes for Monaco. Hilliard skips it. The extra pass into the corner. Wide open 3. Doesn't fall though for Godyurev. Now Cooper once again flips it to the inside. Whistle went though. Substitutions back into the game. Comes Bramo. Hilliard goes out. Rebic is back in as well. Cooper calling the play. Wants Lubacki to cut through. He does. And now Cooper to Kikanovic. Oh, the beautiful ball movement from Monaco. Cooper can't finish it off. Everything been short for the lefty. Possession then. Cooper hasn't brought the shooting boots with him so far. 0 for 3. Does have 2 assists though. And look at that D. And he takes it away from Rebic. Zakharov off the screen. Wide open look here. Bramo puts it on the floor. His pass deflected. He's trying to find Ellis. Lubacki goes out. Good time from him on the substitution up. 15 already in the second half. You're going to bring back the man who has nearly as many points as your opposition. Rebic to Ellis. Ellis knocks it down. Well, the man who's known to Champions League fans after his time with Monaco last year isn't going to pick up a cheap foul in transition, just trying to push Kikanovic out of position. Inline possession. There is Ellis. Just gives a little shoulder bump. He'll go out with his second foul. It's a disappointment for Enisey then. Robinson nearly loses it. 3 now. No good. Rebic will look to push. Goes through the gears. Oh, has it taken away by Cooper, but he's judged to have grabbed the arm. Rebic does show it to him, but you can see good work from the official. DJ Cooper just got a little bit of the arm. First foul against him. That's it. Rebic then. First year for him outside of Slovenia. Played for Krka, the Slovenian champions last year. As he knocks down the second. There's a chance now to pick up DJ Cooper. Cooper uses the screen to evade the attentions, but then runs into his own man. Rebic nearly falls to the floor, but lays it up. Oh, good pressure then. So miscommunication for Monaco. Joseph and Cooper just ran into each other. Rebic was the beneficiary. This time Robinson comes off the high screen. It's in the hands of Cooper. Now Evans back to Cooper. Gets a screen from Joseph. The alley-oop! Oh, missed by Evans. Defense fell asleep on the back door. Beautiful pass from him to make up for it, though, as he finds Robinson. Rebic will now have it at the other end. Monaco, even when they miss a dunk, still managing to capitalise, get the score. Tipped away. Who gets there first? Oh, behind the back, no. Rebic got a hand on it. Robinson tried the showtime, picked it up, threw it immediately behind his back. There you see the lob. Evans tried to reverse it, stayed with it though. And that is a beautiful find to hit Robinson, who continues to pile on the misery right now. Robinson 14 points personal. Kraft comes back in, and he actually leads his team in rebounding and assists. Here he is with the ball. Squares up. Gets a screen from Kikanovic. Well cuts off from Rebic, but look at the backdoor cut and the finish. What movement off the ball. Paul Lecombe this time. They're a beautiful team to watch, Monaco. Look at this. The defense just loses the man. Lecombe cuts backdoor, but the pass from Kraft as well. Rebic loses it, but maintains possession into the hands of Hilliard now. Hilliard, double teams. Has to go all the way to the far side. 3 on the clock. The long 3 is good. Well, the 3 is knocked down by Zaryev. And where has he been? He had the opening 9 points for his team. He moves to 12, half of his team's total right now, as Kikanovic turns it over. He doesn't like Dekel. Hilliard will bring it down then. Looks inside. Bramo well guarded. Rebic for 3. Way short. Foul. On the rebound. Looks like it's going to go against Amarcy. Great work. I mean, where would they be right now without the play of Vasilil Zaryev? Enisey has done everything. 12 points for them. Look at the offensive rebound, repossession. Rebic waiting, and an offensive foul against Bramo, setting the screen. Monaco. Perhaps the most surprising thing is the lead is only 10. They've played so well. They really have caused problems, but still, Enisey definitely within touching distance. Long time to go in this one. One little run. Really open things up as a foul away from the ball. Kikanovic trying to come off the screen, was pushed. And again, picks up the foul, big man. 6'9" centre. Kraft to Robinson. Robinson jab step. Now a pull up for 3. Comes up empty, but I'm not sure he can give him that much room the way he's played so far. Rebic. Foul. A lot of whistles off the ball here. It's going to go against Aaron Kraft. Just a little bump from Kraft. Second. It's a spot that's just so deep out though, Monaco, with Kraft and now Cooper. And looks like Kraft's going to have to go out. So he has just picked up number 3. The luxury he has though, being able to be aggressive, knowing if he does pick up these fouls, DJ Cooper's just going to come in now. Called him back. Nice feed, and it is that man once again, Zaryev. Cuts off the ball, good find from Rebic. Robinson. Slices in, kicks it out, Amari C for 3. Great play from Robinson, slicing off the screen. All the heads turned to him as he got in the key and he kicks it out to find the wide open shooter. Hilliard. Needs the screen to be set. Eventually comes. Now he'll take a 3. His response gets the friendly roll. Anthony Hilliard then moves to 9. We've only had 3 players score. Enisey, let me just check that for you. Hilliard has 9. 4. Hilliard has 9. Zaryev has 14. Rebic 4. And Octavio Ellis made that little short jump shot as well.
easy.
So
Now we
just
play under
4
the pick.
scorers
Get
for
big
them.
pick, go over. Doesn't matter what we play, you need to be over, man. They shoot, man, for 3 points. All the points they score, guys. Hey, don't sleep on the backdoor cut. They start to be a little bit aggressive, and we start, hey, quick move, man, use the screen. Any call, no problem what we play, but quick move. Now we have advantage plus 10 and, oh, okay, easy. Nothing, guys. Listen, first, against the pressure defense, you will stay.
The numbers tell the tale there, don't they? 9 assists for Monaco, 9 turnovers from Enisey. A very insightful timeout from Coach Mitrovic. He said, you know, we come down, we're far too relaxed. And he said, look at the scoreboard. This game still very much alive for the Russian team, despite the fact that Monaco have been so comfortable. They lead only 8 right now. He said the only way Enisey is scoring is from beyond the 3-point line, which does have some semblance of truth. They've scored 15 points from beyond the 3-point line, just 6 from inside the 3-point line, from 2-point range at this moment in time. So he's asked his team to guard the 3-point line better, especially on ball screens. Told him they can't go underneath. Let's try and get over the top. Macomb runs the baseline, gets it into the hands of Cooper. Cooper, closely guarded by Rebic. He's going to go all the way and finishes it off. Rebic presses the ball. No help behind him whatsoever. Far too easy for this level. Give that much space to a man like Cooper. Another 3. Another one is good. Well, Coach Mitrovic just told his team only way to score is from beyond the 3-point line, and a lot of the time it is that man there. Zaryev is 3rd 3 of the game. He has got 14 points now. As the response from Enisey doesn't go, the lead just at 7. Cooper. Oh, what a feed, but a rejection! And a round of applause. Bramo claps himself. Gets up high. Look at this beautiful pass. But Silla took it upstairs, only to be met at the penthouse by Bramo. 8 seconds on the clock now then. A 7-point lead for Monaco. Enisey trying to find some room. Cooper backs it out. Not a lot of time for him. Gets the switch, finds C, who fakes, and a shot clock violation. Enisey shares a little smile with Otavio Ellis. I've been gushing about this performance from Monaco. However, a 7-point lead is very much alive. Same play for Enisey. This time they get the steal. Robertson cuts off his man, finds Lulbaki, who gets his 2nd dunk. And they do get open floor. Monaco's so dangerous. Rebic, in and out dribble. Can't find any space though. Bramo clears the room for him to attack against the mismatch. He'll step back against Silla. Way short. Cooper picks it up. And now Cooper trying to find some opening. He'll cross over. He gets all the way to the ring but can't finish. Rebic ahead, numbers here for Enisey. They'll go to Hilliard, wide open look. Another 3 for Enisey then, their 7th of this first half. Seven for 17. Great shooting from the Russian team. Cooper. Back to Lubaki. Lubaki isn't really sure of what to do with it. Pulls up. The jump shot doesn't go. Great work from Silla, and he's fouled by Ellis. Well, Ellis, you've got to say, should have probably cleaned up that rebound there. And it's going to be his 3rd foul of the game as well. So there's a big loss. Just that athleticism he usually brings on the front line. The rebounding, watch it. Right here on this, he should have cleaned it up there. Only got one hand on it, and then he commits a foul on Silla. So Ellis is going to have to go back out. Utic comes in. Rebic is out as well for his final 1:13. Silla's free throw, very short. And that is now 0 of 4 as a team, Monaco. Kikanovic missed all 3 of his, and now Silla has missed 2 as well. 0 of 5. Now they would like a few more points to build on this 6-point lead. Bramo kicks it over, great ball movement. Hilliard, another 3. Oh, it was a good look. Came up way short though. So the half-court execution has been pretty good for Enisey. Just trying to control the ball and not turning it over. That's been their problem. So with 58 seconds remaining, first half action, Monaco are going to take a timeout. They lead by 6, 41 to 35. They'll draw something up here, try and build this lead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit over there. We play first. We play once. Maybe they say zone or first. We stay, coop you on the ball. You set the screen for them, for Chris. Take the pace. This is our inbound. Okay. Amara, you are like 5 in the middle, man. Okay. When we play 1, Amara, you are on 5. You are on the top pick, high pick. That's the first. Up.
Let's see what Monaco have drawn up for this offense then. Change of defense, 3-2 zone for Enisey as they now switch into man-to-man. Robinson. Gladier's back in. He throws it high. C will be fouled. And Zakharov turns to the official and says, look, he's holding my arm. How am I called for the foul? What am I supposed to do? I'll see the veteran. Cooper's going to go out, make sure he doesn't pick up any fouls here. And they need him in the second half with the 3 on Kraft. So a good substitution. Lubaki comes in. Excellent defender, Lubaki, as well. A bit more size. Perhaps they can switch more screens away from the ball, Monaco. Marcy makes the first. 6 points for him. And there you see the first foul shot make of the game for Monaco. Incredible, really. Second is good. Plenty of time left first half here. 38 seconds with a steal from Gladier. Monaco in no hurry. They'll hold this one. What a big turnover. It's just killed Enisey in this first half here. Robinson will hold it, will wait, dances with the ball at the top. Now clears out for Murray C to screen. Along the baseline, Evans all the way, doesn't finish. Rebound tapped once. Who's going to get there? Evans got a hand on it, but it goes out of bounds. So, it is the time of Enisey to have a timeout here. Their possession, 12 seconds remaining. They've got to make sure they don't turn the ball over first and foremost. Because when they get a shot, they've done a pretty decent job. They're shooting 60% from the field, 39% from three-point range. The problem is the 11 turnovers. There you see the percentages. 60% from two-point range, only 5 two-point shots attempted. Incredible. 40% pretty much from beyond the three-point line. It's the 11 turnovers that have just killed them. But still, an 8-point game. Joseph back out there, ready to play some defense. Last 12 seconds of the first half. Here comes Enisey. Hilliard, a man who may well be involved. So a strong first half to keep his team in it. 12 points. There's Zakharev, still scoreless, has the ball to Hilliard. Hilliard catches, fires, can't knock it down. Fight for the rebound, taken in by Evans. There's time as Lubaki throws it up. Oh, comes up short, but he wasn't far off. The Monaco players look towards the official. They're not going to get the call. So a very entertaining first half here. Monaco have the lead 43-35, but definitely positivity from Enisey going into the halftime break. They've shot 40% from the three-point line. If they can just do a better job looking after the ball, having 11 first half turnovers, they are very much in this game. For Monaco, it's been so comfortable for them, and really, you've got to say, they should have had a lead of a larger margin than the 8 points they currently have. True choice there. Goes out, not in uniform tonight, with the addition of DJ Cooper. And as we look at the statistics, we're going to see 3 of 5 from two-point range. But what they've done is they've made 7 threes to try and equal this game out. Rebounding battle relatively close, the assists too, but it's the next caption that will show you the discrepancy, the turnovers, 11-4 in favour of Monaco. Well, as Enisey just have not looked after the ball well enough to try and take a victory on the road here in Monaco. They have been led by a couple of individual performances. Zakharev leads away 17 points from him. He had the first 12 of the game, I think, for his team. Gerald Robinson, similar numbers. He had 14 points for his team. 12 of those coming in the first few minutes before he's subbed out. And the scorers on either side. Hilliard has done his job as well, 12 points, but a balanced scoring effort from Monaco more than anything has seen them have this 8-point lead at the interval. We're going to take a break then from the Stade Louis' second arena, and we will be back in about sort of 10 minutes time. We'll leave you with some highlights of first half action for you to enjoy. And remember, Monaco currently one of 3 unbeaten teams in Group A. They will be the first team with a chance to go to 3-0. The other games in this group taking place tomorrow night. For Enisey Krasnoyarsk, they will be trying to move to 2-1 with their second road victory in this competition. But here are the highlights. We'll be taking a short break. Make sure you stay with us for second half action. Welcome back to Monaco. It is Basketball Champions League action. Game day 3 here from the Stade Louis II Arena. And right now, the hometown team, yes, Monaco, have the 43-35 lead at the break. And they used a very strong start to this game. And led the first quarter 24-15. They've had multiple double-digit leads, and really, the question they'll be asking in the halftime interval is how they have not kind of made this game dead and buried already. Enisey Krasnoyarsk have done all they can, and you've used 2 players. That's one of them. Tavio Elias on the inside. Haven't had a great deal of success. Hilliard there, we see in the picture, has 12 points for his team. And Zarev have 17 as well. Those two combining 29 of the 35 areas for their team right now. And without those two, I'm not sure where Enisey would be, but they are still very much within touching distance. They've shot the ball extremely well from beyond the three-point line, 7 of 19 from three-point range. But the big problem right now, as teams who come into this court, this arena so often find, is trying to not turn the ball over, trying to get good quality shots. They have 11 first half turnovers to the Russian team. Monaco with 8 steals. They've turned that into 10 fast break points. A 15-point lead at one stage, but they've been pegged back to lead by just 8 here at the interval. As we'll go in and listen up to see what Coach Mitrovic has to say as he waits for a couple of his players still to join him. In fact, no, because he hasn't started his timeout, we'll get a quick look at Krasnoyarsk. And really, you know, they should be dead and buried. They've shot the ball extremely well. They've fought and they've got themselves back in with a chance of this game on the road. We know they have what it takes to win games in difficult arenas. They already went to Oldenburg, to EVE Baskets, and got the 89-86 win.
And you can just make this.
They're a team that knows how to play on the road. For Monaco, it has not been a successful start to their season. The Pro A regular season champions for the last 2 years, and finding themselves in unfamiliar territory, currently in 3rd place in the Pro A championships. So there'll be a change in the starting lineup for Monaco coming out. And we'll go DJ Cooper at the point, Paul Lecomte at the guard, C. Kikanovic, and also Gerald Robinson out there making up the 5. For Enisey, it's Lucek, Rebic, Zarev, Ellis and Brimo. And there's Lecomte, has the ball, whistle goes. And the ball did hit the ring, I think, or didn't hit the ring. Let's have a look. It's 11 on the clock there. It's the shot from Robinson. Does this hit the ring? Oh, we're not even going to see it. The referee said no. So there's 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Oh, now 6. So just 6 seconds for Monaco. They go immediately inside to Kikanovic. Guarded by Ellis. He's got those fouls, remember. Look at that from Kikanovic. You can't let him get 2 feet in the paint. Just too easy if he is that close to the ring. He's only got 4 points. Quick hands, another turnover. Cooper got the steal this time. Robinson with some room. Goes to Lecomte. Monaco have to pull it out. Robinson just kind of lost it in transition. Lecomte bullies his way to the ring. Gets the score and is fouled too. And the foul is going to go against Rebic. Good play from Lecomte. Just pushes the smaller man out of the way. We saw a hot start to the second period for Monaco last game out. No, last quarter out. They went 6-0 in that one. And we know that Enisey, they struggled in the 3rd quarter of their last Basketball Champions League game. That was the time that They gave away a lead they had at the half against UCAM Murcia, 21-11. They lost the third quarter last week, so they will not want a repeat performance coming out of the locker room. Rebic has the ball. Looking to the inside once again to Lutek. Here he is. Puts it on the floor, slips between two guys, draws the foul. Good strong play from Vitali Lutek. Foul is against Cooper. Second foul on him. So fouls already for the point guards of Monaco. 2 on Cooper. Kraft on the bench already with 3. Cooper at the point then. There's the lead. It's 9. Sorry, 11. Quick start. Seeing this lead get into double digits again. See, he kicks it away, frustrated. He couldn't hang on to it. Rebic guards Cooper. It's a battle between those two. There's Cooper. Comes off the second screen. He's in the lane, finds Kikanovic, and there he goes. 2 more. Well, Kikanovic and Cooper, we said a couple of times in that first half, they have played together, and it was for Enisey in the VTB League where they had a great combination. Cooper averaged 9 assists a game, incredibly, during that season. And Kikanovic averaged 16 points per game, so I bet a fair few of those points were assists from his point guard as Lacombe picks up his 3rd foul. Bramo has it back into the hands of Rebic. Rebic is going to come off the screen, go back to Bramo. He's dribble behind the back, another turnover. Look at this, 4-on-2 for Monaco. Cooper goes to Lacombe and misses layup. And Enisey will try and run the other way. Lutic has to throw it back out to Bramo. And he gets fouled. Bramo kind of went into a black hole. Wasn't a lot of other options for him at this point here. Only one thing on his mind. And he was bailed out really by a foul from MRC. The line then. Suleiman Bramo, man who was the 6th man of the year coming off the bench last year for Enisey in the VTB League. He did play 3 games in France at the end of last season for Nanterre. So he does know French basketball a little bit. As he scores, makes it a 12-point game. Cooper comes off the screen from Kikanovic, who's going to roll once more. Cooper finds him. There he is, that combo once again. Kikanovic and Cooper work so well together. Just continue to keep this scoreboard ticking over. Quick pass. Corner 3 is good, Lutic. Sit down, swift pass from Rebic, good awareness from him. This end of the floor for Enisey right now though. How can they guard this Kikanovic and Cooper pick and roll combo? Cooper comes off. This time it's going to be him on the runner, too easy. Cooper gets his score. 4th point of the game from him. Lutic along the baseline, draws a contact against Robinson. Against MRC, his 3rd foul, so he's going to have to go out. Perhaps some slight foul problems racking up for Monaco. They do have a really deep team. You can see MRC touch foul really. He's replaced by Georgie Joseph. Ellis goes out as well. Rebic waiting, nothing on, so he's going to have to get the screen. Bramo rolls, but it's taken away. And then a foul will be called against Enisey. Another turnover. We said at the half, they're going to have to start looking after the ball. But already they've committed 3 turnovers in his first few minutes here. Rebic there wiping away the blood. Up the line, Kikanovic has the unsportsmanlike foul. Was called against Rebic. No play for the ball by him. First is good. Kikanovic moves into double figures now. He's 12 points. Jovic looks on. There's Robinson. Comes off the high screen. Cooper feeds Kikanovic. Kikanovic has done everything offensively. He is fouled. Tough matchup for Krasnoyarsk. He switches back to Joseph, better matchup for him. Enisey have gone small without Ellis on the floor. Let's see if they can go a bit quicker against this pick and roll defense. I'm going to switch it. Hilliard has to guard Kikanovic down low. And that's the problem. Kikanovic gets the offensive rebound. He's trying to seal on the inside. Got to be careful of the 3 seconds. Cooper kicks it. Joseph for 3 is good. Well, Enisey have tried changing the tactics. They're switching the pick and roll. And the problem is Cooper then breaks down Bramo at the top. The help comes and he finds the open 3-point shooter. Kikanovic falls to the floor and it's an offensive foul against Bramo. No nod for the man who graduated from Rice University. Not sure if that was a nod of acknowledgement for the foul or frustration. Let's have a look. There's not a lot of contact there for me. That's what they're talking about. There you see, the help comes. Just leaves the open man, Joseph, stretching the floor. So many weapons offensively. Robinson, who's been quiet after that 14-point first half, gets it back. Kicks it to Joseph. Joseph's jump hook doesn't go. Good recognition. Joseph saw he had Hilliard matched up against him. Took him to the inside. The line then, Joseph. The numbers just don't reflect performance. I said this in the first half. 5 points, 1 rebound is what he has on the box score. But it just makes plays happen offensively and defensively. Tough matchup for anyone. You know, can play inside, outside, switch on D. Plays with a great energy as well. Gets the roll to move to 6 points. And a double technical here. Kikanovic and Bramo still chatting about the flopping offensive foul that was called. So, technical on either player. Just want to keep an eye on that match up there. Lutic puts it on the floor, draws contact, gets himself a trip to the line. Kikanovic, another moan. So watch on the left-hand side of your picture here. Kikanovic and Bramo already had those words earlier. Box out. Not sure there was much in that one. As Lutic knocks it down. 6 points for him. Lead though is stretched all the way out. 18. Just the two. Off the screen, Cooper. Controlling play, in no hurry. Finds someone open, it's Joseph. Joseph now to Robinson. Robinson between the legs, penetrates against Bramo, draws the foul. How did it not go in? Robinson gets to the basket. It just bounces out. Bramo looking around, asking where the foul was. I'll show you. It's exactly there as that left arm comes down. If he'd kept his hands where they are now the whole play, he'd have been fine, but he didn't. So he will have to go out, and they're going to have to discuss the tactic on the pick and roll once again. Enisey, they have yet to come up with a solution. Bramo's picked up his 4th foul after that quick tech. And now personal foul. Robinson gets his first point of the second half. Two for two. It's a 19-point lead again, largest lead of the game, or tied with the largest lead of the game for Monaco. And this rolling down the middle wasn't found, so Hilliard's got to do it all himself. Tough move, doesn't go, stays with the offensive rebound and puts it home. Good play from Hilliard, just stand with it. He's done what he can. 14 points from him. Cooper all the way, rejected by Ellis. It's loose, fight for it. Good play from Enisey to keep it alive. Hilliard kicks it out, open three. He comes up short though. Zariev, who was so hot in that first half, 17 points, that's his first look of the second half. We're 6 minutes in. Pulls up. As Ellis grabs in the rebound. Foul away from the ball. Kikanovic and Ellis all tangled up. This Cooper going all the way. Ellis wipes it clean though. So he's not here. Great D from him. Kikanovic remains on the floor. As his opposite man goes to the line, Ellis. 3 points on the game. So he's probably familiar to you Basketball Champions League fans out there. Played last year for Monaco in the Basketball Champions League, the Slovenian team. Comes from the University of Cincinnati as we look at the bench for Monaco. Fofana and Drew Joyce looking on. Evans goes to Kraft. Kraft's in his first action in the second half, he's fouled. Against Vladimir Dikov. Comes into the game for his first action and immediately picks up a foul. So Kraft at the line. To go. Wasn't known as a scorer in his time at Ohio State University. He's a highly regarded defensive player and distributor. That's what he's kind of brought over as well to Europe. As he makes 2 for 2. His only points on the game. He does have 4 assists, 3 rebounds, as of course has been hampered by that foul problem in this game here tonight. And he's going to pick up Hilliard. Yeah, Hilliard has it. Comes off the screen as Kraft recovers. Hilliard shoots over the top of him, comes up short. Kraft grabs in another rebound. He's in no hurry. And we hit 3 minutes remaining, third quarter. Cladir to Kikanovic. A lot of room for him against Ellis. Foul. Ellis is frustrated, but The arms are down. Watch. He's good here. And they're right there. The arms come down. Kekanovic is so smart. As soon as he knows those arms are dropping, he just lifts the ball and lifts himself into the contact, knowing the referee's going to call a foul. It's such a tough ask for the big guys to keep the hands away. Kekanovic has come to life in this third period. 12 points personal. Offensive rebound from Joseph. The three from Evans. Oh. They force a miss from the line, or an offensive rebound and give up a three. And the score's gone on the wrong side. 68-47 the score should be. I'll get that one corrected for you. And there you go. Penetration and the foul. Lucic gets the score. Kekanovic picks up the personal foul, I think. Yeah. I think in position. Good play from Lucic. He'll move to 9 points. Vitaly Lucic, 6'6", is averaging 10.5 points per game. He does have scoring power. The Belarusian averaged 16 points per game for Belarus in the 2015 Eurobasket qualifying. There's Gladier in the low post, turns, has it rejected, but foul. Just too much from Pikarov. He played good defense, just a swipe down. There's no need for it. On his ground. It's turned into a bit of a foul fest here. Foul shots on either end. Gladier knocks it down. It's been quiet today, Gladier. 1 of 4 from the field. 4 points. Need 21. Oh, good find. Ellis fouled by Silla. Silla doesn't like the call. So we'll get more foul shots. Good penetration. It's a good pass from Pikarov. Only the first foul against Silla. Good on number 1. Otavio Ellis moves to 7. Excuse me, 6. Spoke too soon. Evans trying to reverse it through Gladier. He's denied. Crosses over. Evans hangs and finishes. Little fist pump from Evans. Thought he was going to take off. Instead, look at this body control. Evades the block shot from Evans, from Ellis, who may well have fouled out on that play. And he gets the score with a chance for the extra point as well. Yeah. It's going to be number 5 on Otavio Ellis. So he will go out. Otavio Ellis averages 7.5 points per game. And he will leave this one here tonight. A rough night for him, really. After just making the free throw. 1 of 1 from the field. 6 points. 4 rebounds. So a long time to go without him for his team. Hilliard comes off the screen from Bramo. We'll go to Bramo on the inside and he's fouled. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike. Yep, clear call. Evans grabbed the jersey. Caught on the wrong side, was just trying to commit the foul. Didn't want his man to score, but no play towards the ball, so Suleiman Bramo will go to the line. That'll be 2 shots and possession. So, he was born in Nigeria, grew up in the United States, went to high school then, nice university. He's at the line where he misses the first. Gets his second go, just his second point of the evening. He averages 13.5 in his first 2 games in the Basketball Champions League. There he is once more, into the hands of Hilliard. Hilliard gets it back, takes the 3. Doesn't go. Great work from Bramo on the offensive rebound, and he'll go back to the line. Silla complains the call. How did Bramo get to the inside is the question, though. He's got a great position. I'm not sure if that is against Silla, is it? Yes, it's been given to him. Oh, no. Chris Evans picks up the foul. He was the man who reached in. So Suleiman Bramo back to the line. Went 1 of 2 previously. Makes number 1. Still the lead remains at 19 though. Second is good. Can they get a run going here, Enisey? And into the quarter break, some sort of momentum. Gladier cuts through. Joseph makes himself available, reverses it. Kraft looking for Gladier. Gladier's pass. He saw the open Joseph. Just a little hard for him to handle. They got the stop. Now they do the score. Enisey try and build on this good play. Last couple of minutes, this can be another foul. I said fouls are the one thing for Monaco that might come back to hurt them. Joseph going to talk to his man. I'm not sure what that was about. Joseph, I didn't see anything in that. He went over and he had words. He wasn't happy about something. I think he thinks he was an elbow towards the neck. But I didn't see anything there from Komisarov. Komisarov at the line. And he goes 2 of 2, and they're chipping away at this lead now, Enisey. And they get themselves back into this one. Last 45 seconds, third quarter. Kraft. And with those 3 fouls. Slices to the lane, gets all the way. Tipped home by Silla. It's a strong drive from Kraft. Took the contact. And left the smaller Hilliard trying to box out against Silla. Hilliard now with the ball. Clears everybody out, guarded by Kraft. Turns it over, Gladier will look to run here. Plenty of time, they got numbers, Monaco. Evans was wide open at the ring, here he is. Rejected, and possession will stay with Monaco. He's frustrated. Not sure if it's towards the official or to Gladier, who missed him wide open. Defense looked pretty good. Going up, he'll stay with Monaco. Last few seconds, fourth quarter. As Gladier just manages to fetch it. Fires the 3. It can't hit. So, a 31-point quarter from Monaco has seen them open up this lead once again. It is 74 to 56 after 3 quarters here. And they really have showed their quality, Monaco, the current third-place team from 2016-17.
Difference play with some crazy bonus foul. We make some go inside with having a contact. I'd call this two fucking round, man, and set the screen for his right hand to penetrate, not on the left hand for him.
Okay.
And don't give him to rebound. This guy, man, start to destroy everything. Oh, man, push him, man.
Ну, в защите хотя бы защищай. Пятерка. Тебе надо упереться в защиту. Сейчас, Эл. Ты, Вася, это не отдохнет.
And the highlights then of a big third quarter. And advantage. There was a glimmer of hope at half-time for Enisey, who had got themselves within contention, but 31-21 in the third period for AS Monaco has seen them open up this lead even more. And at one stage, 21 points. Just such a, a variety of options for Monaco. 4 points and 5 assists, 4 steals off the bench for DJ Cooper. Aaron Kraft, just 2 points, but 4 assists, 4 rebounds. And then you get into the strong performances, Kekanovic, 13 points, 3 rebounds as he's 5 of 5 from the field. Robinson, 16 points, Evans, 9. Joseph, 6 points and 4 rebounds. It just goes on and on for a Monaco team, really. It feels like they're still in third gear as well. Well, they'll be anyway. Enisey will start the fourth quarter with possession. Ramo runs into a lot of trouble, and now they'll have an open look on the perimeter. 3-point shot doesn't go though. And not sure what's going on. Monaco players unhappy. Zakharov just not interested in Salt and speaking to Silla. Silla tried to push Zakharov to the floor. I have some sympathy with the Russian man. Excuse me, Russian. In number 13, watch off the ball, gets pushed to the floor. Zakharov just runs and just pulls back against Silla. He's called for the foul. I think Silla perhaps a little lucky there to get away with that one. And now he's going to screen. It's an offensive foul, so obvious. Just silly foul from Silla. It's always going to happen. After he chased a man down from the halfway line. Didn't even get his money's worth with that one. And now he's going to have to go to the bench. Silla, just his second personal. Zakharov then gets it back. Joseph again doing what he does. And it's going to be Monaco ball. Joseph making plays again defensively. Another turnover against Krasnoyarsk. We said they had 11 at the half. That was the major problem. 18 now on the game. And you just can't give possession away so cheaply as they have, because this is what happens. Kekanovic so deep once again. Great entry pass, and he will score against Kanyan. Zakharov. Ramo tries to handle it, just goes between his hands. Zakharov. Once more. They're going to try and run it inside to Kekanovic. Evans will take the 3 early though. Kraft wide open on the rebound, lays it up. And this is in danger of becoming a blowout. Not sure where the defense was for Enisey. Zakharov comes off the screens. Defense switches well though. And now he's going to have Just 7 on the clock. Try and create something here. Clock to 5 as he fires a 3. In and out. Fight for the rebound. Brahma gets it, but puts his foot on the line and then runs into the seating. Seems to be okay. Good effort from Brahmo, but you watch when he comes flying through the pitch up, and he's got the first hand on it, and as he's trying to save it, foot's on the line, and then, oh, just that ankle. I think he's okay, just lands heavily on it. 22-point lead then. Kikanovic posting up, spins, steps through, just textbook low post play. Kikanovic just taking the 23-year-old Igor Kanyagin to school right now. As the response comes, and it is the man who's been so hot early, Zavierov, and then quiet in recent times. Leads the team with 20 points. 17 of those came in the first half, though. It's going to be a 2-3 zone now for Enisey. Kikanovic to Joseph. And now Evans. Joseph again. Kraft, the offensive rebound. Look at the passing. Before it's lost by Kikanovic, and Enisey will try and run the other way. Another turnover. He'll luckily get it back though. Rebic for 3 is good. And look at Mitrovic, the man on the sideline. His team comfortable. They have a 21-point lead, and he's frustrated that they commit a turnover. He's immediately to the bench. 13 steals for Monaco. That is their bread and butter. Cladir doesn't get it to go. Rebic. Another 3. Very short though from Zarev. Kraft will take his time. They call the play. 2-3 zone again from Enisey. Looking for the lob here for Evans. No. As the defense switches into man-to-man now. Cladir puts it on the floor. Finds Joseph creeping along the baseline. And he is fouled. Great movement off the ball from Joseph, draws the foul. There's Kanyagin. Second foul, there he is, 23-year-old. Kadir goes out, Joe Robertson's come back in for Monaco. He's lost his leading scorer tag in recent moments to Kikanovic. Robinson 16, Kikanovic 17 to lead the way for Monaco. Joseph can't hit the second. Ramo claps his hand, wants it to come to him, passes late, and then he can't handle it. Hilliard's going to come back, as is Lutic. On final push, Kikanovic leaves the floor to a round of applause. Lacombe as the sub. There is Lutic, he's just come back in as well. You see him calling 2, the 2-3 zone, I suspect. And to the bench goes Kanyagin. Smaller lineup for Enisey then. A lot of cuts from Monaco through the zone. Evans wide open! Dunks it home. The change in defense doesn't work. Evans cuts right in front of his man. Wide open. Knows what to do with it. Chris Evans, if he's given the opportunity. Double figures for him now, 11 points. Rebic stops, goes. Still cut off though. Lutic nearly loses it, finds Brahmo. And then Hilliard, he can't put it home though. And that's summed up the night really for Enisey. There's more words being said again. These First of all, a couple of opportunities for Enisey. First one there, Bramo has it knocked away. Hilliard can't finish. They do eventually get it back, but they got to go to the line for two. Hilliard didn't like the foul from Joseph. Thought there was a bit too much on it. Bramo. And Joseph continued to talk. See shots go. Lecomte. Robinson cuts through. Evans comes higher, but Lecomte's going to fire the jump shot. Comes up empty. Hilliard tries to push the tempo the other way. Rebic has nothing on those, so he's got to wait. Defense is going to switch. No. Good first step. And the penetration goes. Lutic on the finish. 13 points for him now. He's had a solid game. Unfortunately, he's been one of just a few players for Enisey, we could say that about. Joseph's shot doesn't go. Bramo grabs the rebound. Rebic penetrates and draws contact. Rebic draws the contact. Out goes Kraft. Here is Rebic. Coming off the screen, draws a lot of attention. Where's the opening going to be? It is Bramo for three. Misses way short. The offensive rebound doesn't go for Lutic, showing the two players fighting for the rebound from Enisey. Lutic, point blank, missed the opportunity, and he fought his own man. Watch this, Bramo misses. Lutic with the offensive rebound. How he misses that, I don't know. And then look, two players from the same team fighting for it. Robinson goes all the way, gets the finish. Two more from Robinson. 18 for him. He goes back to being the leading scorer for Monaco. As we've got a timeout here by Enisey. See if they can regain some, some sort of semblance of a decent scoreline. See this quarter-by-quarter scores. It was that third quarter that's let them down once again, just like last week in their loss to UCAM Murcia. Which they were outscored 21-11 in quarter number 3. They were outscored 31-21 in the third quarter. And that really is a major difference between these two teams right now. We've said it from the start of the game, but the turnovers, as the rebounding battle is relatively close, but the turnovers, 21 turnovers for Enisey, just 8 for Monaco. Rebic has the ball, goes to Bramo, and the defense for Monaco switches. Rebic has to find the open shooter, but the jump shot doesn't go, and DJ Cooper is back into the game, collects it down. Robinson to Joseph. Evans, one dribble. Powers it to the ring and scores. Hilliard wants the ball ahead, eventually gets it from Rebic. Takes it to the corner, but he's going to put his foot on out of bounds. 22nd turnover of the game for Enisey. It's an unforced error as well. Just taking it to the corner, trying to suck the double team with him. Puts the foot out of bounds. Joseph's going to go out, and you see, turnover. Silla comes back for the final 250. Cooper off the screen, finds Silla, who loses it. Rebic now with the ball. Swiftly down the floor. Pull up three, doesn't go. Bodies flying everywhere. As Evans is fouled by Pikirov. Oh no, so Godurev. Comp then. 5 points for him tonight. As he falls to the floor on the wet spot. He seems to be okay. And he will have the ball at the top. And let's see. Match up in the man-to-man. Ramos trying to keep it out of the hands of Silla. Does so successfully. A lot of switching for Enisey. Cooper into the lane. Has it rejected. And Rebic grabs in the rebound. He's got players ahead of him. Can he find somebody? Step through from Godurev. Finds the open man in Bramo, who gets a score. 6 points for him. It's been a tough evening for Bramo. Does have 9 rebounds. That's his first field goal of the game, though. Now Cooper stops, fires the three. Way short yet again. Barely got it over the front of the ring on his three-point attempt, Cooper. First game back for him, though. As the double team comes, Rebic, beautiful backdoor cut, but no finish from Pikirov. Goaltender scored, though. No interference. Silla hits the backboard, and the ball is in the air. Shakes the backboard, you can see it. Shot had no chance to go in. Breakdown really from him. There's Evans. Gets into the lane, loses it, kicks it out. Lecomte fails to hit. Rebic then. And now an open three for Godurev. He knocks it down. Godurev's first points of the game. Cooper in no hurry inside this final minute. He goes to Lecomte, and now he gets it. Finds the open man. Silla can't finish. He's fouled to the floor. Silla's got to finish that first one. He was fouled on the rebound. Great pass once more from Cooper. 5 assists on the game for him. Inline possession, 44 seconds remain. Evans stops, shoots the jumper, doesn't go. He's going to get another chance. Nope, he will pull it out. And there's Cooper. Waits, shot clock to 7. Comes off the screen. Behind the back, bounce pass to Lecomte, and Evans is there to finish it off. Oh, that just shows Monaco at their best, really. Beautiful movement off the ball, good pass from Cooper, even when they don't finish. The energy, the athleticism, the enthusiasm of Evans to put it home. And Crowder on their feet for the final 10 seconds here. Enisey searching for one final score. Mubaki kicks it out of bounds. Godurev will bring it in. Rebic trying to find some room, sells the fake nicely, gets some space, doesn't go, and that will be the end of the game here then. Monaco, once again, a clinical home court performance. They take this one 89-73 over Enisey Krasnoyarsk. A great team performance from Monaco. And despite their best intentions, Krasnoyarsk, you've got to say, it was turnovers that killed them. 22 turnovers on the game. Too many to have any chance of winning here in Monaco. A team which is extremely efficient at turning defense into offense and getting some easy plays. The return of DJ Cooper is a good one. Monaco will move to 3 wins and 0 losses in Group A. They will spend the night at the top of the table, and then as the other teams will not play until tomorrow night. Great team performance sees them go home still unbeaten in the Basketball Champions League. 3 players in double figures for Monaco then. They were led by Gerald Robinson, who started the game so brightly. He had 18 points in the end, 12 of them coming in the first few minutes of the game. 17 points for Kikanovic, and then 15 points from Chris Evans, who added 8 rebounds as well. Now we see the statistics for Enisey. They were 7 for 17 for 3 in the first half, but that just didn't happen for them in the second half. The third quarter let them down. There's almost every statistical category going in favour of Monaco. 41-33 on the boards. They led in assists, and look at the discrepancy on steals. That is because of the 22-9 turnover count. Enisey just didn't look after the ball the way they needed to get the victory here in Monaco. So, Torch Robinson on the other side. Zariev had the 20 points personal to lead the way for Enisey. He was the bright spot for the Russian team. Came in averaging just 2.5 points per game. An extremely impressive performance. But really, he didn't have a lot of help. You see the scorers there. Hilliard had 16. Lutic had 11. They were the only 3 scorers in double figures. Rebic had 7. He was the next guy. It just wasn't to be for the Russian team. So there is the confirmation. Monaco are at the top, unbeaten, as Kasiaka and UCAM Murthia won't play until tomorrow night. Enisey Krasnoyarsk move up, but only because EVE Baskets Oldenburg have to play tomorrow night. And we'll see if it will stay that way after those 3 games that we have tomorrow night for the other 6 teams. Well, I will leave you with the highlights of the game. A dominant third quarter from Monaco. Just really put this game to bed after having a 15-point lead in the first half. A 10-point third quarter swing. Really did do all the damage, and it was easy going for the French team as they move to the top of Group A standings with a 3-win and 0 loss record right now. For Enisey Krasnoyarsk, they will turn around and go back to Russia for the game against Juventus Utena next week to see if they can turn it around once again and get to 500. But tonight it was the team AS Monaco from the French Pro A. They get the 89-73 victory.